What is up, everybody? So this is episode 5 of Tunes and Collections here with Ron Holzner from the Skull.
What's happening?
And yeah, we're gonna show you some taxidermy stuff. So this is something that I've actually come across a few times. I think I have a few of these set up. So this
you're in the
totally
South.
A thing.
Well, you're down south. They shoot everything in taxidermy down there, don't they?
I mean, well, yeah. And there are taxidermy places, but they're starting to all go away. I've noticed they're all starting to close up. It's starting to become a lost art, is what it is. It really is, because I remember
being canceled because
there used to be like 6 or 7 places you can get it done around here, and now it's down to like 2. So.
That's kind of good. I mean, let the animals live and be free and frolic and do what they do, you know.
Yep.
Without having some prick shoot them and stuff them.
Yep. But at the same time, it's a skill. It's a thing that you have to learn to do. Like, I mean,
that's true. No, that is true.
Do you just collect them, or do you actually do it yourself?
Oh God, no! I'd never do that. It's mainly antique stuff, and it's usually discarded. It's like bringing in lost items that other people have discarded. You know, like this. You know, these are like a lot of them are 100 years old. And it's just through the generations that people aren't into it anymore. And a lot of it gets thrown out or they're in antique places. And we kind of like, it's like rescuing dead animals, I guess is one way to put it.
That's one way. Yeah, that's one way to look at it. What's up, B-Fit and K-Pop? Nice of you to join us today. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot it to Ron and let him tell you what he's got going on. Let's see if I can make him big here. Let him tell you what he's got going on as far as band stuff.
I told the damn phone the right way. No, we got we're actually going to be doing a new record soon. It's been a rough year. We lost our singer almost a year ago, and we're going to be doing a memorial show for him in next month, August 27th, which is going to be a trip. And we got Carl from COC, Carl Agell, was singing the COC Blind record, and Scotty Riegers from St. Vitus. These two guys are going to help us out, sing with us, and see how it goes, you know. And do a nice memorial, have the family there, and send our singer off the right way, Eric Wagner. Then,
I remember I was living at a house with some roommates at the time, and I think we went downstairs to go somewhere, and my buddy just happened to like be looking at his Facebook, and he was like, "Oh man!" And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Eric just died," and I was like, I thought he was talking about a person we knew named Eric, and I was like, who? And he was like, from Skull, and I was like, oh no, shit.
It's weird, like with his lyrics. A lot of people feel like they did know him. You know, like they're really personable. A lot of the fans of Eric and what he did. It's really cool. I mean, so it hit a lot of people hard. I mean, we're still reeling from it.
So I remember hearing about that. Oh man. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and play the track that you want me to play. Let's see here. Add this to stream. Oh, wow. What are we doing? Oh, God, technology. So I'm going to give this a playthrough. Let everybody give a listen to it. And then we'll start looking at some stuff.
My buddy right here behind me.
like I've been here, so far away from home. Can you imagine, just for a moment, a life beyond our own? As the sun draws near, as the sun draws near. Say things are gone wrong. Why can't you see? Gotta go. There's only one way to change the world. Meet me by the break of day.
All right, there we go. So, I seen a little bit of stuff here and there while you were while the video was playing. So, okay, there we go. Technology. I was like,
there's a few songs that are available.
Actually, I was like, wait, what's going on? I thought it stopped. Okay. But yeah, so let's make you big again. Let's get started. It's all you, man. Just as much as you want to show any stories about how you got it, that's killer. Also, I love your Mockingbird. You have an incredible bass.
Thank you. Thing's in the shop right now, and I really miss it.
Was that 5-piece neck through?
It's a neck through. 79, I think. It's a 1979.
Cool.
I got it in 80, so it's only a year old. But yeah, the neck through, beautiful, beautiful bass.
Nice. All right.
So I'm trying to remember the stories on all these guys. It's like I'm not going to show you everything, but because the houses were kind of remodeling, so things are kind of.
It's up to you how much, how long. It could be till your battery runs dead. It's all on you. I've had people do 45 minutes. I've had people do an hour and a half and still had plenty to show.
Cool. Well, I know how. There's a guy right here, the zebra. I'm gonna see if I can.
I saw the zebra.
It's a baby zebra. I'm gonna see if I figure out how to turn the thing around. I'm not, that inclined with this modern technology, but I think I can do it. There it is.
There
How's
you
it?
go.
That working?
Yep, that works great.
Beautiful. Yeah, this is our boy here, the baby zebra. A couple other characters around here to keep him company. These boys on the wall, a couple bobcats and
most of
boars.
these,
Yeah, these wild boars down by you. I know that.
oh yeah, we've got them down here now.
But
Like
this guy up here is a trip here. See the window next to here? We had a fire in the house, and the fireman knocked out the windows, and this thing went flying out the window. It scared the hell out of the firemen. They thought it was a dog. It was pretty funny. They're tripping out, man. They're like, I'm not going in there. We just got a little guy here. Just stuff around the house. Over here.
I know there's one taxidermied animal I would want, but I don't know how hard it is to find. It's probably actually
What, like the lion right here?
No, the jackalope. I want a jackalope.
Jackalope? That ain't even real, man.
I mean, it ain't even real, but I've seen taxidermied ones. You know, I've seen stuffed ones, and I want one so bad, but they're probably expensive.
You get them out west. They're pretty easy to get.
Oh, really?
But here's stuff like this, the bobcat with what, the jackalopes?
Yeah. Oh man, that
Right
lion.
here, hello?
Where did you get a lion?
That used to be in a museum in Cleveland, and a guy that we know in the western suburbs had it, and his wife really wanted him to get rid of it. It was in his garage, kept falling over. You know, like, hey, we'll take it off your hands. So yeah, right now he's holding up our sitar. But I mean, my wife does a lot of the collect. We both are into it, you know. But a lot of it is her. Yeah. She finds a lot of the cool stuff, like little baby chicks and stuff like that, and she's really into that. But there's a real Tibetan monkey skull, so that's kind of cool. What? Actually, it's all kind of cool. What else we got going on here? From the birds, there's a nice American red-tailed hawk.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we got those down here.
This guy's cool. It's like when a heater or air conditioner comes on, it kind of blows up there and he moves around. It's really cool. It scares the hell out of people. Then here's a real genuine northern catfish. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, our catfish up here look like kittens, so.
Ours down here look like dinosaurs.
Yeah, I know. You got the giant ones by the dams and stuff like that. But here's a cool one. Let's see if I can get with the light. It's kind of hard. You can't see here. Where the fuck is it?
Now, see, I was wondering if you were going to have domesticated pets. I was wondering if you were going to have domesticated pets because I know people do that. Salem, don't look up.
Well, this one is from a.
My black cat's literally sitting right behind me on the chair. So
this guy's name's Smut. He's like from a sword swallower from Liverpool.
Oh wow!
In the 1800s. From the 1800s, yeah. So this is an oldie, stuff antique. So that's a big old cat, man. Sweetheart. And the squirrels, since we're up, you know, we're near Wisconsin, so there's a lot of squirrels.
Man, I kind of want a squirrel now.
Squirrel nut, like then we got like guy here in the case, like the old-fashioned kind of Victorian stuff. Old
yeah.
Like this guy's in a display, and we got another guy over here, a black one in a display case. If you can see that.
Yep.
And let's go over here. And here, Wisconsin Badger.
Oh, man.
He's another one that scares the hell out of people. We used to have that kind of, when you first walk in, you see the guy. He's just that happy face welcoming people.
If I saw a badger, I would freak out. So, yeah.
Yeah, those things.
I'd probably at least yelp or something.
And then we got, probably every room we got something. Like the Peacock here. This was actually in a John Cusack show called Utopia. They rented it from us for part of the show, and it wasn't missing for a while, so we were kind of pissed off about that one. Want to talk I'm going to introduce my wife, Carol, here, and she's going to talk about this special piece we have here. It's from this little kitten here. I don't know if you can really see it.
Doll.
It's like,
I'll pick them up.
yeah, she'll pick them up and make it a lot easier.
This guy's been around the world.
This an oldie. This is old. Walter Potter was this English taxidermist who.
He did tableaus like the kitten wedding and the rabbit school and rats fighting, and he had a whole museum for years. I mean, we're talking 1850, and in late 2000, they couldn't keep the museum going any longer, so they sold all the pieces at an auction. And I happened to get the two-headed kitten. It was Ron had to tie me down to a bed so I didn't go to the auction. I had to do it online. But since then, they've tried to find all the pieces that were at the auction. So this little guy's been in a book. He's been in a movie called The Man Who Married Kit, been on exhibitions at Morbid Anatomy and up at the Adirondacks. And he flies all over the world for exhibitions.
He's a famous little boy.
He's a famous little boy, yeah. So I have an affinity for kittens. And this is my most...
How old was he here?
7 days old he left.
Yeah.
I was about to say, that's something that's probably extremely rare.
There's
I don't know how many people would. Now, would you say that taxidermy is bigger over here, or would you say it's really, really big in like the United Kingdom and stuff too?
Well, in the United Kingdom, it was huge in the Victorian times.
Yeah.
It was always part of the parlors. Way where they, would have the cases with all the birds and
Put them in display cases,
like
big.
the two squirrels with the devil.
Which I'll show you too. Here's this guy, puffer fish.
He lights up.
Oh man, yeah, I like the pufferfish.
This is funny because our friends of ours were dicking around in Mexico, I think on their anniversary or something like that, or their wedding, and they sent this to us in a box, right? We opened it up and it had like a spider was actually living in it.
There you go.
So we're like going, I had to catch a spider and kill it because who knows what would have happened.
It probably interrupted the entire ecosystem of the United States or something.
But then we got the bat that was over here that keeps the kitten company here. And then we got a little bird up here. Then we got stuff everywhere. It just kind of starts kind of accumulating, and this room was like more before. Like a Jim Carrey room of death kind of a thing, but this is more, ours is cooler. Like here's like Puss in Boots. You see him? He's got the sword.
Oh,
and he's got the boots and the cape, and he's a handsome boy. A couple little shrunken heads, but that's beside what we're doing into today. And more squirrels and just some other critter from I think Australia.
Now, I've heard rumors that shrunken heads are really expensive.
Who's that?
Because I've wanted one or two of them in my lifetime too, but I've always heard they're really expensive.
It depends on if you do them yourself.
Well, that's true.
That was a joke.
It might be much cheaper, but it'd still be a big hassle.
And
that
like this is like stuff like England would have like birds in the cases. This is the kind of stuff that's very popular in the UK, where they'd have giant cases with every kind of bird you could think of. So that they started doing that long time ago, like sitting over here, and it just started in the States with just like deer heads, like this guy, and
I was about to say
for turkey.
That's popular one I've seen. I think my dad even had.
Absolutely, it's like that kind of like the thing where like the hunting was such a big thing with families, and you'd get your first deer and you'd want to remember it, so you'd have it stuffed. Yeah. And we got the other guys like that, like this monkey. Which monkeys are weird because they can never get their faces right. right. They're always kind of funky looking, you know. They look pissed off as they should, but they're kind of creepy to give you nightmares. Like lizards, couple piranhas, and another monkey over here. This guy. That's a spider monkey, ain't he?
The dog.
Oh yeah, forgot over here. I don't know if you can really see it. We got the dog in the case. I don't know if you can really see it.
No, not really.
It's
It's too dark in here. We had a flashlight. You got a flashlight or?
oh.
No.
It's like, why would I have a flashlight?
Right. Yeah. It's the lights go off. Like we got all the crazy frogs. Actually, she said she does.
Wow.
Yeah, she does. There you go. See? Ask and you shall receive. That is, I can see that.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
It's a huge case.
Yeah, it's a big case. This is like one of the first items that my wife Carol got. It was actually in a garage sale down the street. That's how you find stuff. It finds you, and all of a sudden it becomes like you start collecting them.
Hi, Eleanor. How you doing?
Got a little fox down here, and
Hey, monkey boy.
these guys. This is another crazy cool monkey.
He's got an outfit.
Yeah, he's doing dressed for the occasion. He looks kind of dressed like the dancing monkeys in the old days.
Yeah. I was about to say, what are they
Fellow.
called? Was it the what are those?
Organ grinder.
The organ grinder, yeah.
Yeah.
What are we talking about here?
Okay, now this guy, there's a story here about this jaguar. This used to be in the Playboy Mansion.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it used to be part of the whole rug that was in Hugh Hefner's office or one of the rooms. So I'm sure he's got a lot of stories. But when they closed the Playboy Club here downtown Chicago down, they got rid of it, and the person who had it didn't want the rug part, which I'm sure the rug was probably funky. As you could say,
I bet you could see that thing glow under a black light from space.
I bet you could. I bet you could. So,
Oh God!
so a friend of ours, Dawson, called and said, "Hey, we got Hugh Hefner's jaguar head from the mansion or from the Playboy Club." We're like, "Yeah, we'll take it."
Yeah.
So he's got a nice home here. And this dude,
I
warthog.
sprayed it down last time we got it. Oh, it's a warthog.
Warthog, yeah.
Warty the warthog.
And a bobcat that.
Oh man, that's great.
Another. This is actually not a deer. This is
You always gonna have me look up all kinds of weird stuff on
like an
Facebook.
antelope. It's one of them crazy things that run around in Africa that if you watch the nature shows, you know what it is. And me, I haven't watched
Yeah.
It's another typical deer head. And these guys here, it was an auction that we just bid on it because there was no picture. It just said 2 squirrels in a nice nature scene with a devil and a parasol. We're like, what the hell does that mean? So we ordered it and won it and got it. And then, they made this case with the little guy just hanging out with the squirrels.
But it's definitely Victorian.
Yeah,
It's old.
it's old.
I don't know why they put a devil in
But
there.
I put the devil with his little parasol hanging out with the squirrels,
Yeah, why not?
And it's kind of our voodoo collection and stuff we can't get into now because it'll
Scare you.
scare you. An otter.
Oh no, I'm fine. You're good.
God, we got things everywhere.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
There's a dressed up fox down here.
Oh, yeah.
Is she sitting here?
Beefy.
Where did you find a dressed up fox? I mean, I can understand a fox, but one wearing.
It's like the Victorian. They would dress them.
Man.
They would have scenes. Like I said, Walter Potter even did it where he had them all in scenes and
The whole
dressed
wedding
up.
party and
yeah,
tuxedos.
It was a big thing back then.
I had some, but they died.
So it's like almost like a doll, but it's a taxidermy doll.
You know.
And then this little kitten here. This guy didn't make it too long either.
Yeah, he just died. What happened there?
So I don't know. I'm lost. I got another deer up here. These things. The funny thing about the deers, they would people start knowing we collect taxidermy, and all of a sudden they start. Oh.
All of a sudden they drop their phone.
Fumble. Yeah. No, we find like a deer head on our front porch. We're like, what in the hell? So people are leaving us presents, man. But I see
So
possum,
eventually you
these
had a surplus of deer heads.
these things will end up on the back porch, man. They're creepy as hell. We had one living under our front porch. We were feeding for a while, but
It's funny. It's funny you say that because I think it was last week. I left to go to Walmart real quick to grab something to eat, and I literally opened my back door, and there was one like a foot away from my back step, and I was like, "Oh shit, it's a possum!" And he just looked at me and was like, "Nope," and turned around and walked away, and just did not want any at all. I was like, "Why do you guys always do that? I hear you're so mean, but I've never had one come at me."
no, they just growl and that's it. But they're really harmless. They get along with cats and like cats, raccoons, and the possums. They have parties at nights when we don't see them, so they all get along good. But this guy's a mole, ain't it?
Yeah.
Looks like a mole.
Yeah, it looks like mole, but this one's special mole. He got the button here and his eyes light up.
Oh man.
That's kind of cool.
K-pop said that the taxidermy mice are really popular on Etsy right now.
What is? I didn't catch that, man.
Mice.
Oh yeah. I mean, like.
They're our bunny, just a regular rabbit. It's not a jackalope. Regular rabbit.
That's close enough.
And the Lady of Guadalupe mouse.
What's up, circumstances?
That's how they decorate them too. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
All different forms, and a bunch of them we were going through here. You can't really see. They're kind of my base is hanging with them, but they've got a skunk, the bobcat, squirrels, and muskrat, fox, hedgehog.
And this is totally stuff that had to have got hunted because that's like all the stuff you hunt.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 100%.
And like going to Wisconsin on a weekend and you see all of this stuff. And like
yeah.
Over there.
Cobra.
The cobra. Oh yeah, there's a cobra.
Of course you have a cobra.
You'll find them in Wisconsin. If you do, you better run.
Okay, now that would terrify me. If I turned around at your house and saw that behind me, I would think I was about to die.
This is our Egyptian room, so he's kind of fitting. It's kind of, we got different themes in the house. So it's kind of, where, like I said, all these animals aren't usually in here, but we're kind of redecorating the front part of the house. So he caught us at a time where everything's scattered.
I mean, at least you had a whole bunch of stuff out already.
Yeah, we do. And this guy. Yeah.
Oh, is that a hedgehog?
It is a hedgehog.
That's a hedgehog.
It's
Totally
a hedgehog.
Yeah.
And running into the kitchen, and we got the goat here to watch me cooking every day.
What is that?
He's the cool coat. He's kind of like Sammy from Goat Horror. Kind of reminds me of him. But yeah, this is the guy that we got a rooster over here. Everywhere I look, I didn't realize you have so many different things. But this guy used to have a Cubs hat on for a while because I'm a White Sox fan.
Yeah.
I like keeping the curse going, but they ended up winning the World Series, so it became useless. It didn't work. Then this guy here, it's
You're not alone. There's a few White Sox fans that I know here on YouTube.
cool, good. There should be more. This guy, he's got the cleft, the two tongues and two noses.
Whoa.
So yeah, that's like in the old days when they this would be born, the whole family would be running to church and praying and shit, and thinking that they're did something wrong and that their cows were possessed. But yeah, it happened more often than not.
What's up, swag?
This guy didn't make it too long.
My name is Sturgis.
Sturgis?
Yeah, he's from Sturgis.
Sturgis?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Let me see if I can flip this thing around now. I hope I can do this. Hang on here. There we go. What's up? That's pretty much everything I could access at this point. You know, 'cause we're
Okay.
still kind of moving things around and redecorating, and one day we'll have everything where it's supposed to be. You know,
I was about to say, if you get everything set up, you want to do a part 2, just let me know.
we could do that because, like I said, a lot of the animals we find are from antique places. They're, you know, we like the Victorian stuff, but it's mainly the stuff that's been discarded. And, you know, a lot of it, you know, a lot of the bad taxidermy art were kind of given because we love animals. So, like, we're giving the animals a place to, their souls to live together, you know, here in harmony with us. It's kind of cool. Oh, and as I saw, there's an Arctic fox under the table. I didn't realize it. The snow fox.
What? You're going to make me start looking up taxidermy.
Yeah, it's the white fox, albino. I know
Although I wonder how my cats would react. I have 3 cats, and I wonder if they see it and freak out.
They actually don't. We've had cats
Really?
here. They kind of, to them, it's like a piece of furniture. No, seriously, no, because they just walk right by it. It's like, to them, it's not like another animal.
Okay.
It's because they don't look at it like that, where they look at something like, oh, that's an animal. It's usually movement, but by smell, they know that none of these are alive. So they don't even give it a second look, you know, just walk by like, whatever, you know. I know you would think a dog would probably flip out because they're, you know, they kind of, they bark at the wind, so I'm sure they see something.
They bark at plastic bags and stuff. So
Right.
We're trying to say that dogs are dumb in a very nice way to anybody who owns a dog. I would own a dog myself, but he would probably be dumber than my cats.
I'm a cat guy. It's like, that's why I get bit all the time. I got bit the other day on a job estimate, so by a dog. Didn't do nothing. The motherfucker just
I'm good.
decided
I'm
to
good
bite
with
me, you
all
know?
of them. None of them end up bothering me. I've had dogs that are supposed to be vicious end up rolled over on my feet and me scratching their belly. They're all big
Absolutely.
babies.
As it should be. They all need your belly scratched. But like I said, we love the animals, and we try to it's easier when you got delicate, expensive stuff in your house, you know.
Yeah.
The dog could clear off the shelf really fast.
Oh man. That's why I have a room where I keep all my stuff that I don't want the cats to be able to wreck, and then they don't come in here unless I'm in here.
See, they'll be more interested that you have the door closed and no one get in there.
Every time I open the door, they take off and run in here like it's changed since the last time they've seen it, and they're fine to stay in here when I'm in here, but when I'm gone. So I wonder if they just sit there and stare at the door some days and just be like, I wonder what happens when he closes the door. Like,
they know how to open doors, man. Don't let them fool you. They sneak in there in the middle of the night.
They figured out how to open up trash cans that, like, I have the trash cans you step on to open the lid because I figured they wouldn't get into it, and they figured out that one of them can just stand on it and it'll open, and the other one can get stuff out of it.
Wow,
they're geniuses. They really are. But yeah, thanks for coming on. I really appreciate it. Like you said, once you get everything set up, let me know. We'll do part 2. You like I said, there's already been another guy.
Pretty damn cool, man.
Like, dude, hit me up for a part 2. He's like, you know.
Absolutely. Like I said, I'll have no more what's going on with the band by then, because we'll figure out what the hell we're doing. But we'll be continuing playing, and I'll be continuing collecting and drinking beer and living on, man.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. All right. Well, I want to thank everybody for showing up and watching. Hope you had a good time. If you're catching it at the end, there's a couple guys. Dave Collects just came in here. You can catch this on the rewind. It's a nice episode. I actually was like, I'm actually intrigued now. I'm going to start looking up taxidermy. Oh, this is going to be a thing. I'm going to take on every
endless thing. It's amazing how much you can find.
I'm assuming eBay would not be a good place.
Like I said, once you start, you find all kinds of stuff on eBay.
Oh my God!
But there's certain things they don't allow them to sell.
That's true. All right. Well, I appreciate you coming on, Ron. Y'all check out the Skull. Y'all can check them out on Facebook, Bandcamp, I'm sure, Instagram, all that good stuff. Keep up with what they've got coming up in the future. what shows they may have coming up in the future. Go out, meet them, buy their merch, buy them a beer, tell them, hey, have a good one.
Absolutely. We're all up for it, man.
Peace.
All right. Thanks, bro. You take care.
No problem.
Cheers.